Hey everyone, thanks as always for tuning in. We're going to take a look at a new release, one that a lot of you guys have been anticipating for quite some time, and this is the Doug Ritter, and it's quite a mouthful here, but it's the Doug Ritter Mini-RSK MK1-G2. Quite a long name, but this is the mini version of the collaboration between Doug Ritter and Hogue knives, and a lot of you guys are probably familiar. The Doug Ritter line is a line that he formerly produced with Benchmade. They dropped that project a couple years ago and Hogue did pick it up, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the full-size version that's been out for I don't know, a year and a half, somewhere along those lines. But this was just the RSK MK1-G2. Now we have the Mini. We'll look at them side by side and compare some of the differences. But this is exciting for a number of reasons. First and foremost, Doug Ritter has been around in the industry for a long time. He does run Knife Rights, which is a pro knife lobbying organization, and he has successfully overturned arbitrary, useless legislation in many states. I think the record is like 22 bills overturned, something along those lines, but I will leave a link down to Knife Rights. If you guys are not members, you should absolutely join and help support this cause. That way, this is a hobby that you can share with your children or grandchildren in the many years to come. So anyways, that's an important reason. Doug has also done things along the survival and the premise with the Doug Ritter, initially done with Benchmade, was to bring a very high performance steel to a accessible knife in terms of price and build materials. Going back many years, if you wanted a high-end steel, it had to be a custom knife, it had to be quite expensive. So being able to bring some really high quality steel down to knives in the sub 200 and sub 150 category was quite an achievement. So I've rambled on for a bit. Again, I'll put links in the description box below so you can learn more about Knife Rights, about Doug Ritter, about the reason behind the designs. But anyways, again, it's produced by Hogue now in the US, completely USA made. Great warranty support, as a number of you guys have reached out to me and told me about interacting with Hogue. Comes with a little padded pouch for the knife specifically. And let's jump into actually, I'm going to do a size comparison first, because I think, honestly, that's what most of you guys are most concerned about, is how does it stack up in size with the original and the full size. So here is one size comparison. Let me pull up the specs. So this new one, 2.9 inches, right under that 3-inch mark. Handle length is 4, overall about 6.8. Now, one other change going to the small here is they actually decreased the blade stock quite a bit. So if you were, sometimes when knives are shrunk down, they use the exact same blade stock, and this is actually a pretty cool change for those who want a smaller, slicier little knife. So weight 2.6 ounces. Blade steel is 20 CV on both. It is Rockwell between 61 and 62 RC, so, or HRC, so a little bit higher, should hold edge a little bit better. It does incorporate what they call an able lock, and again, the patent on the Benchmade access lock did run out a few years ago. Hopefully that's not news to any of you. It does run on washers, and does come with a deep carry pocket clip. So let's move this one out of the way. I don't have the specs in front of me on the larger one here. I think it was north of 3.5 inches. But anyhow, again, I'll put links down below if you want to check. But hopefully that gives you guys a good indication of the size difference. Let's grab the dividend. So here it is next to the dividend. Dividend actually has a little bit longer blade there. And then, last but not least, we will bring it out next to the Para 2 here. So quite a large size difference there as well. Alright, close-up time. Flat grind, Nice stone wash. A really nice stone wash, actually. So, thumb studs have a lot of nice grip, very well done, as does, they use the same pattern here on the Able Lock, and it has a lot of nice grip as well. Fantastic thumb studs. Blade stocks coming in at .094, so that's about just under 2.4 millimeters. Hogue, USA. Secondary bevel, pretty close. Not perfect, but close enough. And this thing is absolutely hair shaving sharp. These guys know how to sharpen a knife. So it does run on phosphor bronze washers, and the action is very nice. It's very, very smooth, even with this thinner, lighter blade when I'm not under the camera. There we go. So the machining on the G10 handles offers a nice amount of grip, especially in this section right here. Obviously you can swap the pocket clip over to the other side if you want to. Remains tip up, but left and right hand carry. Standoffs on the back. Does have a lanyard hole if you are into that sort of thing. Centering is perfect. And I flick this thing a ton and it stays perfect, and lockup is very, very solid. Again, I think everyone knows the strength of this lock by now. There's plenty of YouTube videos of it being put to destruction tests. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Here it is in my XL glove. I just barely get a 4-finger grip. Chipping on top, not very effective, but with a knife of this size and a little bit thinner blade stock, I mean, you don't need it. This is just a nice everyday carry size knife. Ooh, we need to talk about one of the most important things, and that is the price. So it's available only through one dealer, and this dealer has supported Doug and Knife Rights throughout the years. It carried the Benchmade version as well. But the dealer's Knife Works, again, I'll put a link down below. Apparently we're going to have a ton of links down below. But this does come in at $139.95, $140 as of we're in May 2020. So again, depending on when you're watching this, but tremendous bang for the buck. It's very well made. It's very smooth. Completely in the USA, if that's something that's important to you. Great warranty support. Great steel. It's hardened to a place where everyone's happy. I mean, the construction is absolutely top notch, and it's what people have been asking for. This has been a very popular knife, and this is a knife that I would absolutely recommend to anyone if you want a big full-size knife that fills the hand beautifully and is just ready to work. And people have been clamoring for, hey, that's great, but give us a smaller version. The moment the larger one came out, I remember sharing it with people, the first comment that popped up was, cool, where's the small? And there it is. And he really went small here, and again, dropped the blade stock thickness as well, which was a very good move. So anyways, as far as recommendations go, absolutely recommend this one if you're looking for a small, everyday carry knife that's fully ambidextrous, that has great fit and finish, great steel, great warranty support. And then the proceeds from these knife sales go to support Doug Ritter and allows him to run Knife Rights, again, a pro-knife organization that not just stands as a shield, but he's actively going out and overturning dumb legislation. So anyways, I recommend it for all those reasons, and again, I think that you guys will be very happy with it. If they do sell out of this first drop, there'll be more coming. It'll just take time. Just continue to check the website for availability or reach out to KnifeWorks. I called their customer service. Really nice people, so good job, KnifeWorks. And yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Again, plenty of information out there. Plenty of people have good things to say about the large size, so you should be able to transfer that on to the smaller one as well. Thanks for watching, guys. You can follow me on Instagram for daily content. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.